Hello, everyone, and welcome to an exciting new episode of the Conversations with Coaches podcast. I am especially ebullient, especially buoyed by the presence of Joe Siecinski. Let me refresh your memory regarding Joe. He's been on before. You'll definitely remember him. Joe is the co-founder and owner of BrainSHARE Coach. Influence Digest has recognized Joe as one of the top business and executive coaches in the San Francisco Bay Area, where he's currently located. As a business mentor, Joe's mission is to help his clients build successful, stable, profitable, and thriving businesses that work without them. Joe's on before. You probably remember his episode. You must remember his episode. Joe, thank you for bringing what you always bring to the table, your enthusiasm, your excitement, your celebration, and just thanks for sharing some time with me today.
Kevin, it's an honor and privilege to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me. Let's have some fun. Let's help some people. The universe is a cool place to be.
It really is. And that's like when I reached out to you and asked, like, what do you want to talk about here? We're in the new year. And that was pretty much what you said. Let's help some people. Let's help some businesses. And so my thinking is we're 19 days or so into 2023 when we're recording this. It's probably when you're listening. It could be in February. It could be 2024 when you're listening to this. This is evergreen content. But we're both, and quite frankly, both of us and everybody I'm talking to right now, they're very excited about what's happening. Things are launching, endeavors that are going forward, things that are happening. And it's a young year, but it's already been a fruitful year. So let's start by talking about how things have launched for you in the first 3 weeks of 2023. How are things going?
Things are blasting off just exceptionally. The marketing plans are kicked off. We've got the new BrainShare.online educational platform version 3.0 just launched at the end of the year. So that's blasting off. 13 courses, 200 lessons, all online, so you can learn when you want to learn. You don't have to wait for Joe. And it's how to build a business that works without you. And you know what's cool right now is my last 4 or 5 clients that we're talking to, it was really about celebration. And the last couple of years have been pretty interesting, to say the least. And I was reviewing a roadmap with one of my clients, looking at we were looking at planning ahead. Okay, what's the next 12 months look like? What do I do in January? What do I do in February? And we're putting it all together. And I just watched their emotions, kind of the energy just start kind of getting sucked out of them. And I went, wait a minute, let's look at where we came from. And they're like, what? And we pulled out the old roadmaps and everything, and we looked at that, and there's like, wow, this is pretty cool. And we did the happy dance. We stood up and we did the happy dance, and we're like, yeah. All right, let's get it going. And that's what's cool about it, because that celebration's critical to success, because it releases endorphins and makes you want to do it again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just always looking, oh, I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to do this, and it just sucks your energy out. So that celebration is critical to success as you're moving forward.
It really is. And I think that's so critical to remember, or to keep in mind, that people will tend to think of a roadmap as their map, their path to a future. So to something that's happening later, that's going to come later. But one of the real joys, one of the real powers of a roadmap is the ability to, in the midst of the roadmap, not only look at where you presently are and celebrate that, but also look back to how far you've come and be like, oh, look at that. I've looked at this and this and that and all of these things. Let's celebrate that now, even as we're looking forward to the continuing journey on the roadmap. And I think people sleep on how powerful a roadmap can be to help you to celebrate more, which you should be doing every day if you can.
Yeah, well, every day is gratitudes. If you're not happy for what you got, you're not going to get any more. So doing your gratitudes, doing your goal setting, these that morning and evening routine that you put into your calendar, follow that, do those things, and it's amazing at how far you go without realizing it. Until you look backwards.
It's hard. It's hard to look backwards, and we're cautious about it too. Obviously, because you think about the analogies, we're putting our head down to do the work. We're looking to the future or whatever. I understand that's all very important, but don't forget to look back positively. Look back with an eye towards celebration to all that has brought you to this moment.
Well, what was this Steve Jobs said? You can't connect the dots until you look backwards, and you're like, oh wow, look at that. And that's when to me and my teams, that's when we celebrate, and we go, wow, look, yeah, we know where we're going. we've got the steps to get there. Is it going to be a smooth path? Heck no, we know that. It's not A to B, it's an A to all around, and then wow, you get there. But you're going to keep going through those challenges, and that's part of the fun.
It really is. It's part of the fun. It's part of the journey, and it's one of those things where it's something that we code as negative so often: obstacles, mistakes, bumps in the road. When really that's not just a part of the journey; it's a positive contributor to the whole.
That's where all the learning takes place.
Exactly.
You don't learn from your wins. You learn from your losses. Like, oh, well, I need to do something different next time. And that's
something different or the same with help.
Yes.
Like, oh, look, I tried to go it alone and it didn't work out so well.
Everybody needs, when I look back and I look at all the mentors and guidance I've had from so many people, it just makes me, I'm just so grateful for everyone that's helped me along my journey. It's amazing. Life is really fun if you let it be.
Right? Right. And also fun. I wanted to go ahead. We kind of went right past it in just our enthusiasm and discussion. I wanted to congratulate you and just celebrate the fact that you got that version 3 of the BrainSHARE Online all up and running and ready to go. It's so, and we talked about this last time, I think it's such a crucial part of really growing your business to a point where you are successful in the way that you want to be, including your business maybe without you, is that ability to deliver your value in a way that's not limited by your 24 hours in a day, your 7 days a week, your 365 or 6 days a year, that goes well beyond you, so that should you remove yourself, things not only sustain themselves, but continue to grow and thrive.
Well, and I can reach so many more people. I mean, my goal the last couple of years was reach 2,000 businesses and help 2,000 businesses. Well, this new platform, my goal this year is 10,000. And,
nice.
and then we'll worry about what's after that, after next year. But it allows us to reach so many more people. And it doesn't matter on time zones or anything else. I mean, Bill Gates talked about this years ago about synchronous and asynchronous learning systems. And that's where we're at today with technology. And, does that mean you're not going to get stuck and need a little help? No, but that's what we're here for.
Exactly. And it really does. It's that everyone is always searching. They get to a point in their business and their development, personal, professional, everywhere, where they're looking for how to amplify their impact. How they can continue to grow and have the impact that they want to have. I find that every coach I talk to, and you are certainly at the top of this list, you are looking for ways to serve. It's like, how can I serve? How can I reach more people? How can I have more impact to help more?
And that's what it's about. I mean, you go back in time, Zig Ziglar, you want to make $1 million, help 1 million people. I mean, I remember hearing that live and I got goosebumps, and it's like, and it's not about the $1 million. It's about helping people. I had a conversation with somebody the other day and they're like, well, why do you do that? Why do you want to give? And I said, have you ever given somebody a present at their birthday and it's something that they really wanted, and you watch the excitement they have and that makes you feel really, really good. Or the holidays and you give somebody something and you watch the reaction. That's why I do what I do, is watching somebody get what they want and I help contribute to that. That's just the best feeling in the world.
Honestly, it really is. It truly is. There's really nothing and also it's like it's something, it's like gratitude itself. Like it has this, it fuels, it puts energy in your tank. It puts gas in your tank. It fuels your fire. It gets your engine purring, it's just like, there's no feeling like that. It's beautiful. It expands. And also it's like, it's contagious in all the best ways.
Absolutely. There's it's better to give and receive, but that's just so over you. But when you really feel it and you watch somebody, you give them a birthday present and they're like, oh, and it's like, wow, there's no better feeling in the universe than seeing that and feeling that at that moment in time.
Yeah, there really is nothing like it. It's one of quite frankly, I am getting like a contact high just from talking to you. Your enthusiasm is second to none. And I remembered how much I enjoyed, how energized I was the last time we chatted. I was certain I remembered how I was ready for it. I listened to our previous episode. You exceeded my expectations because I am once again buoyed beyond my capacity. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna have to go outside, catch some sunshine, and do a little more celebrating. You got me up. Well, I was already standing
Do
up, but
some
you
more
got me away from my desk and dancing.
and then figure out how you can help 5 people today.
That's right. It's
Isn't that one cool? That's not that
many.
hard. I mean, and it can be as simple as making somebody smile.
Mm-hmm. Send them a message, little email, maybe leave a little text, maybe make somebody something nice, you know?
It's contributing to the good of the universe is not hard and doesn't cost you anything. And the payback is tremendous. So let's help some people make some money. And the reason we want to make money is the more money you make, the more people you can help.
Mm-hmm. Your impact grows.
Hey, if you got $100, you can't help too many people. You got $1 million, you can help a whole lot of people.
That's dang right. That is dang right. Speaking of helping people, I know you've got some people to help here soon after this call, so I will get you out of here. Thank you so much. I will make sure to put the link to your new online. I'll make sure BrainSHARE and all the links to BrainSHARE are in the show notes. If anybody's interested, they should totally check it out.
It's my honor and privilege. Thank you so much. It's been a happy 2023. Let's go change the world.
Amen to that. Joe, thank you. Audience, thank you for listening. I hope you are as energized as I am. If you're half as energized as I am, you're going to go out there and help some people. So we'll get a chance to talk to you again soon.